All right, good morning, Summit Academy students, 8th graders. It is 10 o'clock on Wednesday, May 13th, so we will get started here shortly with Spanish. As usual, we'll give some time for people who come on late. So we're going to wait about a minute and a half or so to see if anybody joins us. Hope everyone's week is going well. Hope everyone's staying healthy, staying happy. So far, we have one person. Right. Looks like a nice day outside today. Finally, I got tired of the rain and the clouds and stuff. Yesterday wasn't too bad, but for me, my dog, he's a young dog. He's not a puppy, but he's a young dog, and he has so much energy in the afternoon and the evening. So it's nice to be able to go on a walk in the afternoon. Like yesterday was nice-ish. We went for a walk over 3 miles yesterday. I tried make sure he has a way to spend all of his energy because he's young. He has a lot of energy. So it's nice when we have nice weather that we can go outside and enjoy the nice weather. But when it rains, when it's a rainy day all day, he's kind of cooped up in here with me all day, and he goes a little stir crazy. He has all his energy. He ends up running around here and stuff. So it's nice to have a nice day. So it's been about a minute and 45 seconds since I started the stream, so I guess I will start. If you're here, if you watch this later, make sure that I know that you're here. That way, I can keep track of who's here and who's participating in these online sessions. Okay, so 2 minutes in, I wanted to go over some things we haven't talked about in a little while. Starting with the date. All right. So hoy es el. Today is the 13th. How would we say 13? See if you can think about it in your head before I show you. And if you know it, you can say it. You can type it. So today's the 13th. Hoy es el, number for 13. Hoy es el 13. Right? 13 is 13 because 3 is 3. 13 is 13. So hoy es el 13 de May. How do we say May? It's one of the most easiest months to remember because you take May and you add an O at the end, right? And that looks like a sandwich spread. But actually, it's not Mayo, it's Mayo, right? So hoy es el 13 de Mayo. Today is the 13th of May. Hoy es el 13 de Mayo. And then our year, which hopefully by now most of you know, 2020, right? Dos is 2. So dos mil is 1,000. And 20 we know is 20, right? So the year right there, 2020. So our whole date, hoy es el 13 de Mayo, right? 2020. So that's our date. Today's the 13th of May, 2013. All right. What day of the week is it? Oh, maybe it was last week we reviewed all the days of the week, or maybe it was the week before that. I can't remember. But so all the days of the week you should know anyway. But el día hoy, like today, el día es que día. If you know it, say it, or you can type it if you're watching this live. All right. El día hoy es, you see that? Miércoles. Miércoles. That's Wednesday, right? El día hoy es miércoles. All right. Which means mañana, tomorrow, mañana será que día. So tomorrow will be Thursday. See if you remember how to say Thursday, right? Mañana será jueves, right? Jueves is Thursday. And then yesterday, ayer. ¿Qué día fue ayer? What day was yesterday? Yesterday was Tuesday, which, tell me in español, is ¿qué día? Ayer fue ¿qué día? Ayer fue martes, right? Tuesday. Hi, Brandon. So ayer fue martes, Tuesday. Okay. So nice review of the days of the week and the month. Today's a good day to talk about the weather, right? If I asked you, ¿cómo está el clima hoy? How's the weather today? Or ¿cómo es el tiempo? ¿Cómo está? Right? How's the weather? Well, from where I'm sitting, I can ask, if I ask you the question, hace sol? Hace sol, sí or no? Sí means yes, no means no, right? Hace sol. What does hace sol mean? That's the question, right? Sol, we know, is sun. So hace sol means it's sunny. Would you agree with that? Sí or no? Right? Hopefully, at least where I'm sitting, it's sunny. So I would say sí, hace sol. We would say it's not cloudy. No está nublado, right? No está nublado. Nublado is the word for cloudy, right? So no está nublado. Está, or hace sol, sí, hace sol. It's sunny, finally. Hace calor, sí or no? Hace calor? No, no hace calor. Hace frío? Hace frío, sí or no? Is it cold? Hace frío? I wouldn't say hace frío. I wouldn't say it's cold. It's kind of in the middle. Así, right? Está cómodo, if you ask me. It's comfortable. Está cómodo, right? Está lloviendo. Lloviendo. Está lloviendo. Who remembers what lloviendo was? What is lloviendo? Lloviendo means rain, right? So obviously, si está, hace sol, no está lloviendo. If it's sunny, it's not raining. So, hace sol, no está lloviendo. It's not raining, okay? It's not cloudy. Here's a tough one. Here's one I see. I bet very few of you actually remember. Hace viento. Hace viento. Viento is the word for wind. That's my hand signal for wind. More like a Pac-Man. Hace viento means it's windy. Not windy. It's kind of a calm, sunny, nice day. Okay. So with that being said, we're going to move on. I think we only have 2 weeks left, 4 classes after today. So I wanted to work on the next couple of papers over the next week. We're not going to start today, but I wanted to just kind of get your mind working towards this for next week. Okay. Next week we're going to start the pages that says backward verbs. All right, backward verbs. We're going to start that next week. All right. But to help us kind of think about, we might start today, but I doubt it. But to help us get into that mindset, I want to make a review of the verb gustar. All right, gustar was the verb that we actually used. It's a backward verb that is going to be mentioned in this handout, but it's a verb that we've already used in the past few months. Right, gustar is how we say something that we like. Right, we like something. Okay. If I want to say that something I like, I would start with me. Right, me, and then either gusta or gustan. Okay. So as a review, I'm going to put me. We're just going to talk about me for now, for talking about yourself. All right. We'll make a review of all the other ones too. All right. So what I'm writing here, gustar only takes one of 2 forms, right? You're going to put me, and then you're either going to say gusta or gustan. Okay. One of those 2 words to say what you like. All right. This means I like, or basically means it's pleasing to me, right? What I find pleasing. Now, gusta was for singular nouns, right? One thing that I like, I'll put singular here because I would say me gusta if it's just a singular thing. All right. This is a review. Hopefully you remember this from, I think in February we did this. Me gusta means I like something that's pleasing to me, singular. Okay. So obviously if something's plural that I like, I would use gustan for plural. All right. So as a review, if I like one flower, if I like one flower, the word for flower is flor. So if I want to say I like that flower, I would say me gusta, right? Because I'm talking about one flower. Me gusta esa flora. Esa flor, okay? I like that flower. Or if I like, what else can I like? It's one thing. I like that car, right? If you have your eye on a car that you want to buy, or a new toy. Let's use toy. All right, juguete. So I like that toy. Me gusta. All right, one toy. Me gusta. Then you would say whatever you like. Esa juguete. If I like that toy, or me gusta esa coche. I like that car. Right. Gusta. This one is if you like one thing, just one specific thing. Okay. This bottom one is if you want to say you like multiple things. Okay. Let's say I like Maybe I like chairs. Maybe I collect chairs. I don't know, I'm just looking around my my dining room trying to find things to talk about. Maybe you like chairs, right? Not just one chair. You like all the chairs, right? So the word for chairs, plural, is las sillas. Las sillas. All right. So if I want to say I like chairs, I would say me gustan las sillas. Right? Las sillas is plural, so I would use gustan. Okay. So it depends on what you're talking about, depending on which form you take. Okay. And then this talks about who we're talking about. When it's a me, you know it's talking about myself. Okay, me gusta or me gustan certain things. Okay, hopefully this is familiar to you because we spent a lot of time on this back in February. So if we're not talking about something that I like, or if I want to talk about something that you like, I could use the word te instead. All right, te means you like something. Te, once again, you would either you say te gusta if it's singular, or te gustan if it's plural. Okay, so what that leads me to do is, once again, I know you're tired of this conjugation table. I told you would be, didn't I? I told you you'd be tired of this conjugation table, but it is unfortunately part of Spanish. So if I want to talk about yo, something that can you see that? Yeah. If you want to talk about something that I find that I like, right? The word for that is me. We just used that, right? So me. And once you use me, you don't have to say yo because it's understood, right? So me means I like something. It's something that's pleasing to me, all right? What about if it's for tú, for you, all right? If I want to say that you like something, the word that we use for that is te. I kind of just showed you that, right? So te gusta, te gustan, okay? Now what if it's, we want to say he likes something, or she likes something, or usted likes something. Usted, remember, is the polite way to say you, right? And those three go in this bottom corner, right? So what could we use if we want to say he likes it or she likes it? That word is le. All right, le. So we've got me, te, le. Hopefully this looks familiar. Malachi, welcome. We are making a review of Gustar to say that you like something. We spent a lot of time on this back in February, so we're making a review of it, and it'll help us next week with our new verbs that we're learning. Okay, but so if it's, I want to say that I like something, I would say me gusta or gustan, right? Yeah, gusta, which is plural, singular, or gustan, which is plural. Okay, so tú, if I want to say you like something, it would be te. All right, te gusta, te gustan. You like something, they're singular or plural. Okay, if I want to say he or she, él or ella, if I want to say he likes something, I need to use this word first, le. All right, so le gusta or le gustan. Right, he likes, she likes, singular or plural. Brianna, welcome. And then finally, if you're using usted for you in a polite way, you would say usted le gusta or gustan. All right. Good morning, Mrs. Yingling. I have a whole crowd now. So me is for yo, te is for tú, and le is for él, ella, or usted. Okay. Hopefully this, like I said, this should be familiar. We spent a lot of time on this back in February. Now, what if we want to talk about we like something? All right. We know that nosotros goes in the top right box. Nosotros goes up here, right? And that's implicitly with nosotras too, if you're in a female group. But nosotros, the word for that to say we like something, it's easy to remember because it's just the first part of nosotros. It's nos, right? So if we want to say we like something, you would say nos, and then pick either gusta or gustan, depending on if it's singular or plural, right? So for instance, if I want to say we like, what is something that we like? We like summer, okay? I think we all like summer. Not necessarily summer break specifically, but summer. We like the season of summer. I do. I think we do. So if I want to say we like summer, hopefully summer is up there in your head. You should know how to say summer. Summer is verano. All right. Now, is the word verano, summer, is that singular or is that plural? It could be either one, but if I'm saying I like summer in general, it's singular, right? Or we like summer, right? So if I want to say we like summer, I would say, can you see it? Nos. I would pick the singular form, gusta. Nos gusta, what? We like summer. Nos gusta el verano, right? Nos gusta el verano. Okay, we picked gusta because we're talking about something singular. Got it? And then finally, in the bottom right box, we've got they, right? The plural of el is ellos, the plural of ella is ellas, and the plural of usted is ustedes, okay? So we've got ellos, which is they, all guys or a mixed group of boys and girls, right? They. Ellas, which is they as well, but that's only a group of girls. And then we've got ustedes, which is all of you, right? You all. That's how I would address a student, a class, right? Or you would address a group, okay? The word for that is lace. Lace. Okay, so it looks like lay. It just makes it plural lace, right? And that's how you would say they like something. Ellos les gustan or gusta, right? Now, I told you when I first started reviewing this that, let's see here. I wish I had a different colored pen. Yeah, here we go. All right, so like I was telling you, watch, it doesn't work. All right, so I'll get through there. There we go. So everything in red here, hopefully this shows up well on the camera. Everything in red here, those ones, once you use this first word, you can forget about this word. You can just say nos gusta or nos gustan, right? We know that when you say nos, you mean nosotros. There's only one option, right? If I say te gusta, that te lets me know that I'm talking about tú, right? If I say me gusta something, that you know that I'm talking about myself with yo, right? However, these two boxes are the confusing ones, right? These two boxes, if I say lace, it could be referring to ellos, it could be referring to ellas, it could be referring to ustedes. That could be confusing if we just say lace, right? Same thing with lay. If I said le gusta, well, who likes it? It could be he, it could be she, it could be you in a polite way, right? So lay, we just can't say lay by itself because people get confused. We don't know who we're talking about. So for these two boxes, for these two examples, we would need a clarifier, all right? Remember the clarifying part? You would say, so-and-so, right? For them or to them, right? So if I want to say he likes cars, plural, he likes cars, I wouldn't just say le gustan los coches, right? Because le could be who? I don't know. Le could be el, ella, or usted, right? I just can't say le gustan because I don't know who we're talking about. I would say el le gustan or ella if it's she, right? That clarifying is very important, all right? Just so we know who we're talking about, or else people are going to get confused. All right, so I'll just put the letter a. So we'd say el le gustan or le gusta. Ella for her, she likes. A usted for you, le gustan. These need clarifiers, right? These don't because we know who they're talking about. These do. Ellos les gusta or les gustan, right? So the before the person lets us know who we're talking about. And you can even do it before their name, right? If I'm talking about Malachi who likes to draw, right? By the way, if you're going to use an action to say that you like to do an action, it's always singular. It's always gusta, okay? So if I want to say Malachi likes to draw, I would use le because Malachi's an L, right? But I couldn't just say le gusta dibujar, le gusta dibujar, because that means it could mean he likes to draw, it could mean she likes to draw, it could mean you like to draw. So what I would do is I would clarify it. I would say él le gusta dibujar. Or I could say Malachi le gusta dibujar, right? Malachi likes to draw. I know Brandon likes Beyblades, right? Beyblades being a proper noun, I don't think you would change the name of that, but it's plural. So if I want to say for Brandon, he likes Beyblades, at least he used to. I don't know. It's been 2 months since I've seen you guys. I'm assuming Brandon still likes Beyblades, but if I want to say he likes Beyblades, once again, I would use le because Brandon's an L, right? But I wouldn't just say le because it could be anybody. I would say Brandon or just L if you know we're talking about Brandon. But I would say Brandon le gustan because we're talking about plural, right? Brandon le gustan los. If we're going to use he, wrong side. We're going to use he, she, or you. We have to clarify it because it's confusing otherwise. Same thing with the plurals, right? You need to clarify that. So this should be a review. I know it's been a long time since you probably thought about this, but we did do this quite a bit in February, I think. And you all did really well with it from what I remember. We drilled it and we drilled it and we drilled it and we learned it, and you guys got this done pretty good. So the reason I'm bringing this up in reviewing this today is because next week when I see you guys, hopefully in your Blizzard bags, you should have these 2 papers, all right? The top says something like gibberish, and it says backwards verbs, right? And this is on, really, if you look at the page number on the bottom, it says page 75, and then you should also have page 77, which goes with it, okay? You should have these 2 papers. We're going to start this next week because Gustar isn't the only verb who behaves that way. Although I should say isn't the only verb that behaves that way, right? There are a lot of other verbs that use the backwards motion of me, gusta, whatever, where you have to look at what we're talking about and then change the verb. It kind of works backwards, right? You like Transformers and Beyblades. Good. So, we're going to learn how to say not just that we like something, but we're going to also say that something interests you or something that you love or something that hurts you. We did do doler. Remember doler when we said something hurts? We did body parts, and we did me duele or me duelen, right? If something hurts, my head is singular, right? Me duele la cabeza. Me duele, right? We did do duele. I forgot about that. We did do that. So like starting next week, we'll do these. Can you see the box there? Yeah. We'll go through all these verbs. We've done gustar, we've done doler. We'll do the other ones too. All right. And they all behave the same way. We're going to use me, te, le, nos, and les. And then we're going to talk about what those verbs mean. We're going to use this page, and the next page is kind of like a way to take notes together. We'll fill in the blanks together little by little. We'll work through that, okay? That might be the last new concept we talk about this school year, okay? On my walk my dog this morning, I realized that we never got through, we never did clothing. I was hoping to do clothing. Elijah, nice to see you. So this might be our last, new topic we're talking about this week. I'm trying to keep up with all the stuff I put in your Blizzard bags. In your Blizzard bags, by the way, you might have a paper that looks something like this. I had planned on doing this with you guys. All right. I had planned on doing this. I was going to read this for you guys, and then, but then this bottom part takes a lot of work on your part that I would like to be able to help you with, And I don't know if it's going to translate very well to online learning, but we can try it. Basically, what this is, it's a story about a kid who has a really bad morning, and then you'd have to use the bottom half of the page to say, make predictions about how his day is going to go. All right, using ir plus a plus infinitive, right? What we've been doing for the past couple weeks. So like, what's his mom going to do? Is my mom whatever? But I don't know if that's going to translate very well. So we might not get to this. Anything that I don't help you with on these streams, you don't have to really worry about. In the last Blizzard bags, I got a lot of stuff turned into me that we never actually did together, right? For whatever reason, we never got to it. We're getting to it now. But you guys tried it, and I applaud that effort, but you don't have to do that, because I would feel bad if you guys try to do stuff that you didn't know how to do. All right, so these live streams and these YouTube videos are going to be helping you through those papers. So if we don't do it on these live streams, don't worry about it, okay? So starting on Monday, next time I see you, we're going to start going through this. All these verbs work the same way as gustar and doler, okay? Let me cross this out so we're not confused here. So they're all going to work this way. You're always going to have 2 versions, gustar, gustan, right? They're always going to have either they're going to singular and a plural way, and that's it, right? And we're going to use these to say who's doing it. Me, te, le, nos, and les. Like I said, it's probably been a solid 3 months since we've talked about these, so I wanted to review that today. All right, to get your brains kind of in gear. All right, so let's practice a little bit, shall we? Let's practice gustar. All right, Elijah, if you're still here, what is something you like? Could be an action, it could be a thing, it could be a couple of things, it could be whatever. If you're still here, type what you like. All right. As an example, let me think. I could use myself an example while we wait. I like board games. All right. I have a huge collection of board games, and it's one of those things where I can't stop collecting them. Okay. So I like board games. If I want to say I like board games, I is yo, right? So I would use this verb or this pronoun here, may. Right? I would say may. Now we're talking about board games, so I've got to think ahead. Board games. Which one of these am I going to use for board games? Am I going to say gusta or gustan? Well, let me ask, is board games singular or is board games plural? Board games is plural, right? So I'm going to use gustan, which is the plural way. Plural, okay? Gustan. So I'm going to put me gustan, right? Me gustan. And then the words for board games are juegos de mesa. So I'm going to say los juegos de mesa. All right. So me gustan los juegos de mesa. Me gustan. All right. I like something plural. And what do I like? Los juegos de mesa, those board games, right? So Malachi says video games. Now, I don't know if that's for Malachi or if that's for, if he's answering for Elijah. But I think Elijah likes video games. So we'll say Elijah likes video games. All right. Elijah is going to be which one of these? Yo, tú, él, ella, usted. We know that Elijah is going to be an L, right? He's a he. Okay. We want to say that he likes video games. So can we just write lay and just assume we know what we're talking about? No, we can't. Lay can be L, could be ella, could be usted. We've got to clarify that, right? So we're going to start the sentence by saying pomegranates. Oh, Elijah. Now I got to look up how to say pomegranates because I don't know how to say pomegranates. But if we have time, we'll do pomegranates, okay? But we're going to finish this one. We're going to say you like video games. I think the word for pomegranate in Spanish is the same word they use for a grenade. Granada? Oh, God, I'm so curious now. I think it's granada. See what you don't, Elijah. We're not going to finish now. How do you spell it? Pomegranate? Yep. Ha! Look at that. Granada. A grenade, right? A pomegranate is the same word for a grenade. By the way, guys, if you want a good app that helps you look up words, use this app called Spanish Dictionary. Spanish Dick right there. All right. That's a great app for Spanish Dictionary. So, and it's free, I'm pretty sure. But if you look at pomegranate, it's about Granada. But we'll get there. All right. Right now we're talking video games. We're going to say, well, we haven't started yet. Let's do pomegranates. So Elijah, we're going to clarify. We got to say who we're talking about. Elijah. And then we can use our word lay. Right? So we have Elijah, lay. If we just put lay, we wouldn't know who we're talking about. We got to put this first. Elijah. Now, are pomegranates singular or plural? Las granadas. Is that singular or plural? That, my friends, is plural, right? So we are going to use gustan for plural. All right, so that's our next word is gustan. I honestly don't know if I've ever had a pomegranate, so I don't know if I like them or not. Elijah le gustan, and then the word for pomegranates that we looked up was las granadas. All right, and that's our full sentence. So Elijah le gustan las granadas. He likes the pomegranates. Good for you, Elijah. Eat that fruit. Or is it a vegetable? I don't know. I think it's a fruit. All right, it is 10:28. All right, so leaving that there, we are going to pick up on Monday with a new handout that hopefully is in your Blizzard bag, some new verbs that all work the same way as Gustar. I just wanted to review Gustar with you guys to kind of get that back in your head for Monday. All right. Excuse me. Also, we have 2 weeks left. Get this done. Okay. This was in your Blizzard bag. Pick one of the templates. Pick the country that you want to, you're assigned a country. Fill in this information as best you can. Make it colorful. You've had, about a month now to start that. My last question for you guys is, when I was in the school, I think it was last week, I went in to get some stuff or something. I realized I still have all of your folders with all of your work in it from the school year. Okay. When you come, let me know either on here, on our live streams, or in the Google Hangouts, or my email, which I will put here. Let me know if you want your folders back. All right, with all of that stuff, because you guys worked really hard on collecting all that information. Okay. And if you want that back, summeracademies.org. My email is in this chat here, joshua.minnick@summitacademies.org. Let me know if you want that back, and I can make it a point to, be at the school on the day that you turn in your Blizzard bags at the end of the school year, and you can get those folders back, if you want to keep that information. If not, I understand. It would just be thrown away. But some of you guys worked really hard on a lot of that work in those folders. And if you want those back, I can arrange either I'll be there myself, and I'll hand you, give you your folders when you turn your Blizzard bags. That way you can keep them. Or I'll have Mrs. Yingling ask her if she can do that. But if you want that, let me know. Okay, if you want those back, let me know. Email me on the Google, either hit me up on the Google chat or live chat here. Let me know if you want those folders back. Okay. With that being said, I will see you guys next Monday. Have a great week. Have a great weekend. Stay healthy. Get outside if it's nice. If we can get 15 8th graders on the next Spanish class, we will do a drawing for a gift card that will mail to you. Well, look at that. All right. So tell your friends, tell the 8th graders. They have to be 8th graders from what it sounds like. So if we can get 15 8th graders in the next Spanish class, we'll do a drawing for a gift card. If you get 20, I'll pull 2 names. So see if you can get 8th graders on here for Monday at 10 o'clock in the morning. Okay. Mrs. Ewing said that if we can get 15, then there's going to be a winner, a gift card that can be mailed to you. If there's 20, she'll pull 2 names, which is an awesome idea. Thank you, Mrs. Ewing, to try to get more people in here. Today we had 6. I won't count Mrs. Ewing, so we had at least 6 people, I think, which is a decent number for me. But next week, if we can get 15 on Monday, someone will get a prize. Okay, so tell the 8th graders, tell your friends, see if they can get in here. Okay. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for coming and tuning in. Thank you, Mrs. Ewing, for helping us get some interest in the Spanish class. And enjoy the weekend, and I will be back on Monday morning. Take care, guys.